What's good, cyberspace? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He seek the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery.
So guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into this today. We're gonna be talking about single mothers and how they cannot ever raise a man by themselves without having a father figure around or a male leadership or a guy in a male leadership position to mentor her young son. Okay. In the single mother households, they kind of work better if these women have daughters. And kind of is a, I'm using that loosely because we all know that most of these women who grew up in single parent households, a lot of them go into intercourse work, okay? A lot of them, okay? So, but at the end of the day, at least they're trying to get some bread on their own. But in this case, it looks like this woman has a rebellious son who she cannot control at all. So let's get into the video.
Y'all, I am so irritated right now. My son sit up here and literally took $2,000 off my fucking credit card.
Woo! The man took 2 bands off her credit card. 16-year-old son finessed his own mama. I mean, I guess it makes sense. This is an example of a son husband. She made him the man of the house at 3 years old, and he's been running things ever since. See, a woman cannot discipline a teenage boy. She can't even discipline a 5th grader. A 5th grader will, obviously I'm not promoting this or saying that this should happen, but let's keep it a buck. Like when you were a kid and you were getting whipped by your mama, it didn't hurt. When your father came and whipped you, it hurt. Okay, we all know this. So, I mean, I remember one time where my stepmom, I guess, tried to whoop me and I caught the belt. Okay. So, but I would never try that on my father. So a woman cannot, and I was young, I was like 11, 12. So a woman cannot discipline a young man, let alone a teenage boy. And it's just so, I mean, obviously this situation is, a sad situation, but it is kind of funny because a lot of these women talk about, oh, well, single mom, and they're bragging about something that is negative. Okay. You can't discipline a young man. I don't care what you say. I don't care how big of a woman you are. I don't care how fat you are. You say you're going to sit on them or whatever. You are not going to be able to discipline that young man. That's why we have so many teenage black men out here in the streets gunning and running and shooting and booting and hitting licks wherever they can, because these women, their mothers cannot discipline them. And I would love to say, oh, well, I don't blame them for this, but actually I do, because she chose the man. Okay. She chose to reproduce when we all know that there are alternatives to reproducing, which I am not for, quote unquote, abortion, but she could have had safe intercourse, or she could have took a plan B, but she chose to have the child with a man who obviously is not in the picture. Where is he? I don't know what type of caliber man that he was. I don't know, but he probably was not worth a grain of salt. And she ended up still sleeping with him. She had the child, and obviously she taught him corrupt morals, because where did he learn this from? To steal from his own mother? I guarantee that he probably saw you doing some morally corrupt things in his youth and basically made it seem okay for him to steal from you.
That's my rent money. That's everything. Every fucking thing. He gotta go. I just put him out. He's 16. I already done sit there and told him I really feel like calling the fucking police. That's why I came live, so I can calm down.
Well, that wouldn't do anything because he is a minor. He is underage. Even if you called the police on him, they would just be like, "Oh, well, ma'am, we'll take him in for booking, put something on his juvenile record, but we're gonna release him back to you." That's all that would have happened. They would have just released him back to the parental guardian, which is her.
I really just feel like calling the police at this moment. You really took some money off my card.
Woo! And the issue is, that's the last that she had. Like the fact that the fact that all you have as a mother is $2,000. $2,000. That's all you've got left. That you have no savings. You're just working with $2,000 of credit. It's not even cash. It's credit. I mean, these women are down bad.
To go sit up there and do some shit for a little ass girl? Y'all, I am so mad right now, man.
I bet she wish women paying for the dates was normalized now, huh? I bet she wish that girl would have came out of pocket for the date instead of him, right?
Oh, man, I don't know what to do. My feelings hurt every fucking thing. Like, I don't know.
Why she do the ratchet tongue click though like that?
I don't know what to do. Like, I never thought that he'd sit up there and do something like that.
And she got a dog. What did Kevin Samuel say? Buy a dog and die alone. I mean, it doesn't look like the son that she had is going to protect her in her older age. I mean, what's going to happen when she's 65 and is, bound to a wheelchair? Like, that man's not going to come back and change her diapers and take care of her. He's stealing from her. I mean, he probably would, write all his siblings out of the will. And I mean, he sounds like a very shiesty individual.
I never thought that he'd sit up there and do something like that. Like, when I got the notification earlier.
See, but I mean, I hate to keep stopping it, but a lot of these women, if their kid would have done this to somebody else, if this young man would have stole $2,000 from somebody else's mama, then I guarantee she'd be saying, not my son. He's a good boy. He ain't do this and he ain't do nothing and da-da-da-da-da. And y'all ain't finna accuse my son. Y'all ain't finna get my son locked up. But then when he gonna do it to you, I'm finna call the police. What happened to defund the police? I mean, it's crazy.
I literally, when I sit up there and I got the notification earlier, y'all, the notification was basically saying like, did I purchase this? But I didn't sit up there and pay attention to it. You feel me? Like I didn't even worry about it or nothing like that. He gotta go. He waiting on his daddy to come pick him up right now. He has to go. He gotta go. He gotta go. Like, you don't do that. Like, he got.
Okay, I think she said his father is gonna come pick him up. So I mean, at least he's around, but they're obviously not together.
Like. His mouth, he's being hella disrespectful, all of that. So,
told you. I mean, and y'all women really think she can't even control what he says, let alone what he does. And these women really think that they can raise a boy by themselves. It is laughable. And this is what's going to happen. Something like this, or maybe even worse.
You gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go. You gotta go. Like, I don't have no more money. Like, I called my bank. My bank sit up there and told me I gotta wait until Monday. They froze my account. They completely froze my account. So can't nobody else use it. But I can't get that. He needs to get away from my door. He not getting back in my house.
Oh, and he knocking on the door. This is scary because he could actually... I mean, if you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll kill. That's what my grandmama taught me. So he could actually be dangerous at this point, in my personal opinion.
He not getting back in here. I do not care. Get away from my door, little boy. See, you see how disrespectful he is? That's why my dog's sitting here barking. He's being so...
Dang, she got multiple dogs too. It's over.
Disrespectful. Since he been talking to this little girl, he's been getting hella disrespectful. He's been out the chain disrespectful. I'm about to call the police. I'm giving you a chance and letting your dad come and get you. Get away from my door. Get away from my door. Y'all, I am.
All right, guys. So y'all saw what happened. These single mothers, they can't control their out of control children, and that's why we've got destruction in the black community today. It's pretty sad, pretty pathetic, but hey, this is the game. This is the world we're living in. So y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your Cash App. So I know you pay your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking team with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
He seek the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. Ain't nobody hot as me. I'm the type to fit that cylinder in her isosceles. Shit, she probably fucking, but it's not for free. What's a Cash App? Bitch, you'll have a nigga pay your fee. Yeah, I can see just how you whine me. Pouring out of me is this misogyny, it's rotting me. Pick apart the beat, pick apart the P. Like how the fuck you let them niggas feed your ass that rotten me? Got these bitches salivating over.
Claim your throne.